Los Angeles, the city of dreams, was brought to its knees when disaster struck. The sky turned red, the air thick with ash, and lives were forever changed as raging wildfires consumed everything in their path. But how did it all unfold? And what does it mean for the future of a city constantly on the edge of disaster? The Los Angeles fire, a growing crisis. Chaos engulfed Los Angeles on Wednesday, January 8, 2025, as fierce Santa Ana winds fueled wildfires that tore through the region. The ongoing fires in Los Angeles had grown into a full-scale disaster, leaving widespread devastation in their wake. Entire communities are being forced to confront the relentless advance of flames as evacuation orders are issued across affected communities. Pacific Palisades, known for its luxurious homes, suffered severe devastation, with flames consuming residences and landmarks including Temescal Canyon and sections of Palisades Charter High School. Towering plumes of smoke, visible from miles away, shrouded the city in darkness. Inland foothills faced a similar plight as fires near a nature reserve prompted emergency evacuations of senior citizens, many in wheelchairs, who were temporarily stranded in parking lots. In Pacific Palisades, roadblocks and abandoned vehicles hampered evacuations, requiring bulldozers to clear paths for emergency responders. Neighborhoods from the foothills of the San Gabriel Mountains to the outskirts of Malibu have become battle zones, with thousands of residents fleeing their homes. Scope of the fire. Reports show that 11 people have been killed by the fire, while about 37,000 acres have been destroyed by the wildfires. Also, there have been 6 active fires blazing through the city. The first is the Palisades Fire, which has burned through more than 21,000 acres in and around Pacific Palisades and killed at least 2 people there. According to Los Angeles Fire Department Chief Kristen Crowley, the fire has destroyed more than 5,300 acres since Tuesday. On the city's east side, near Pasadena, there is the Easton Fire that has killed at least 5 people and burned through 14,117 acres, leaving more than 7,000 structures damaged or destroyed. The third is the Kenneth Fire. The fire in the Calabasas and Hidden Hills areas was first reported Thursday afternoon and has spread to 1,052 acres. According to Los Angeles Police Department Assistant Chief Dominic Choi, a person was taken into custody Thursday afternoon on suspicion of arson in connection to the fire, but there was not enough evidence to charge them with a crime. Firefighters have contained most of the Lydia fire since it emerged in Antelope Valley on Wednesday afternoon. According to CAL FIRE, it has burned through 395 acres. Also, the Hearst Fire has emerged in the north, near San Fernando, and has covered 771 acres. The last fire is the Archer Fire. It broke out on Friday morning in the Granada Hills area, northwest of downtown Los Angeles, during what officials described as erratic winds. It has burned about 19 acres so far. Community impact of the fire. After igniting Tuesday, several wildfires are ripping through Los Angeles County, forcing widespread evacuations and causing power outages as firefighters struggle to combat the blazes. The fires have left behind staggering destruction. Hundreds of homes have been destroyed, businesses have been gutted, and infrastructure severely damaged. For some, entire livelihoods have been lost. The air quality has reached hazardous levels, forcing even those outside evacuation zones to remain indoors. Schools and businesses are closed, and local resources are stretched to their limits as emergency services work around the clock. Immediate evacuation orders have been issued, forcing tens of thousands of residents to leave their homes. How weather conditions have been fueling the flames. Extreme weather conditions have played a critical role in the rapid spread of these fires. Intense Santa Ana winds, combined with record-breaking temperatures and exceptionally low humidity, have created the perfect storm for the flames to flourish. Santa Ana winds usually occur from fall to spring or even early winter when a high-pressure system forms over the deserts of the Great Basin. Santa Ana windstorms happen regularly in Southern California, but experts say the current winds fueling the fires are stronger than usual. Months of drought have left vegetation bone dry, acting as tinder for the fires to feed on. Firefighters face an uphill battle as shifting winds and high-speed gusts fan the flame unpredictably, complicating containment efforts. This growing crisis serves as a stark reminder of the region's vulnerability to wildfire seasons that are becoming increasingly severe. The devastation unfolding in Los Angeles is not just a local tragedy. It is a sobering reflection of how climate change and urban development are reshaping our landscapes, leaving communities more exposed than ever before. Challenges facing firefighting teams. The Los Angeles firefighting teams are battling not only the relentless wildfires, but also a series of internal challenges that have compounded the crisis. A shortage of personnel, ongoing controversies, and the immense strain of the job have created significant obstacles to containment efforts, leaving both the city and its firefighting force vulnerable. Los Angeles has faced a growing shortage of firefighters in recent years, with the demands of increasingly destructive wildfire seasons outpacing available resources. The COVID-19 pandemic exacerbated this issue. The city's vaccine mandate for public employees sparked controversy, leading to resignations and dismissals among firefighters who refused to comply. While intended to protect public health, the policy left departments struggling to maintain adequate staffing levels during an already demanding wildfire season. The departures have placed additional burdens on remaining personnel, forcing them to cover more ground with fewer hands. Departments across the city are now grappling with staffing gaps, leaving teams spread thin across multiple fire zones. For those still on the front lines, the challenges are immense. Firefighters are working extended shifts, often battling fires for days on end with little rest. The physical toll of firefighting is matched by its emotional strain, as team members witness devastating losses of life and property. LAFD chief's controversial remarks. In the midst of this devastating incident in Los Angeles, Assistant Chief Christine Larson of the Los Angeles Fire Department, LAFD, is facing widespread criticism after comments she made had sparked controversy and debate. Speaking in a video clip that aired during a commercial break for the Fox show, Assistant Chief Larson appeared to suggest that victims of the fire bear responsibility for their predicaments, implying they should not have placed themselves in situations requiring rescue. In her words, "Am I able to carry your husband out of a fire? He got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out." These comments have been met with significant public backlash, with critics arguing that such statements display a lack of empathy and understanding toward those affected by unforeseen disasters. The timing of these remarks, coinciding with the current wildfire crisis, has intensified criticism. Community members and public figures have expressed concern that such attitudes from a high-ranking official could erode public trust in the LAFD's commitment to safeguarding all residents, regardless of circumstances. In response to the controversy, there have been calls for Assistant Chief Larson to clarify her statements and for the LAFD to reaffirm its dedication to serving the community with compassion and impartiality. Advocates emphasize the importance of leadership that embodies empathy, especially during times when residents are facing the loss of homes and loved ones due to the wildfires. Human and environmental impacts of the fire. The recent wildfires in Los Angeles have had profound human and environmental impacts, affecting families, firefighters, and the region's ecology. The wildfires have dramatically deteriorated air quality across Los Angeles County and beyond. Thick smoke plumes are blanketing the region, carrying dangerous levels of particulate matter and other pollutants to residents both near the flames and several miles away. Air quality alerts saturate the region, posing significant health risks. Beyond immediate air quality concerns, the fires have long-term environmental impacts, including ecosystem disruption, increased soil erosion, and potential changes in local climate patterns. These effects can lead to habitat loss for wildlife, challenges in natural regeneration processes, and a host of other negative impacts. This unfortunate event has caused families to lose their homes. Firefighters are facing unprecedented challenges, and the city's landscape has been dramatically altered. Despite these devastating events, some residents who have lost their homes to the fire are still being very optimistic, as memories are all they have left. According to Sue Pasco, a resident who lost her home of 30 years where she raised her family, She won't let the fires take her memories from her. While firefighters have been able to contain the fire in some parts of the city, they are still seeking help and working relentlessly to quench the rest of the fires. We want to hear from you. How have these events affected you or your community? What steps do you believe should be taken to aid recovery and prevent future tragedies? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below.